Ragdoll playing dead, rabbit dog in the yard. Car won't start, it's bees in her head. Daddy long legs stride you home like Cecil Rose. Death poems folded in breast pocket, my bed clothes. It's a dark road, but there ain't no accidents, no coincidences, it's all practice. Some drove, some crawled, some ran glancing backwards, some ran ravenous. Tender is the flesh, slender imaginary friends. This winter, you'll eat to live. Summer, heat blew the grid. Rabbit dog in the yard, car won't start, rag dog playing dead.
Intermédiaire de la mouche tsetse. Au stade terminal, la drépanosomiase est caractéristique. Le sommeilleux n'est plus qu'un grabataire. Il tombe là où il se trouve, entraîné par un invincible sommeil vers une issue fatale à laquelle aucun remède.
One strip of tarmac laid through the wilderness to where the natives work the pits, and you don't eat the fish. One strip of tarmac laid through the wilderness to where the planes and ships sit. It's a grip. The vaccinations was TB and whooping cough, looping thoughts. Morose villagers queuing the sun and Ouroboros. From the church pews you can see the deep blue of the coast. Fresh green wood burn blue, those who can see pen the smoke. The dead don't speak to the living, something not for us to know. The dead drift like empty boats. My people fled to the mountains, but it's nowhere the white man won't go. One strip of tarmac laid through the wilderness to where the natives work the pits, and you don't eat the shit. One strip of tarmac laid through the wilderness to where the planes and ships sit. It's a grip. It's a grip. One strip of... The English language is violence. I hot-wired it. I got a hold of the master's tools. I got dialed in. I'm downwind with the drop. I'm Deng Xiaoping, smoking oil in the wok. I'm caught. History is a snare. Struggle to grow ever more taught. On my deathbed, chuckling about all that time I bought. Afrofuturist, accurate legend on cinder blocks. But I bet if you toggle the wipers with all four doors locked, it would still be like voila.
A horrid sight. The blackest gnome.
Jumped over, what is it, the something?
Conductor!
Ran away with the spoon. Then the cow jumped over the moon. Hey man, these days I believe it. Dumb luck if they ask me how, but go ahead and cash me out. You already know I need mine now. When my father came home, they slaughtered the cow. I come home, the house falling down. Everything boarded up in town. Everyone living South Africa now. Talking about it's hard all around. Why when it's my turn to eat, it's always ashes in my mouth. Grown men excited to be in the streets, Negroes is clowns. Or maybe it really is hard all around. Weight of the world on your shoulders, keep a couple pounds. Tend the grass, prune the trees, I keep the ground. Salt to the earth, bent back with a hoe his whole life. Sat up in the hearse, gave him quite the fright. Rigor mortis on the cordless mic like in memoriam. Cite my sources, anti-pop consortium, cold flowing every line of accordion, every line. Leave the comments on the racism pouring in. It's not working. This is how I win. Charged up so much you darken my skin. I'm the one, I'm the beginning and the end. I'm the glowing sky burning air cinders in the wind. It should have been you, whispered by dead friends, and you know it's true. The hours late like dim. Knock knock, guess who? Eyes red rim. Looking round the den like you did I off all that shit we did. You did I, but you forgot about the kid. Had to do him greasy like cold spare ribs in the sallow globe and open fridge. Every verse sharp at night like a shiv. Pelican Bay when I'm alone in the crib. I ground niggas down like Coach Tibbs. Phone ring off the hook. They wanna know where the bodies is hid.
Conductor!
Misshapen pigs wander the countryside.
Has been calling me. Can I speak to the police? It keeps on calling. Has been calling me. Can I speak to the police? It keeps on calling. You're safe inside the house. Why are you doing this? What do you want? Stop.
boy Sally frontin'. Who the hell is Honey?
Re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screens and 50 said he. Re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screens and 50 said he. #1 fan like Misery and Misery love company. And with them titties, she never unaccompanied. And she not going home in a pumpkin. If it's a tight squeeze, Brody, you the one thumbing. Please believe. She got a lover and a husband. She got a summons for sex in public and laugh, telling the story. She laughed from her stomach. I love it, covering her mouth, dainty like she in a painting daydream. Those nails raking, full moon. She came to me already wet with sex. Next day I slept head on the desk, dead tired. It's past fail on the test. Bite marks on the breast. I'm trying to guess if she taking me home or platonic hug and kiss that burn my cheek. All 8 stops on the ACE. I wanna lay together, pass the weed, tangle legs, arms, feet, tangle sheets, rings and bangles, whispers strangle me, big trees. We spoon in the canopy. I'm in her green room, candidly making small talk with the man. Her girlfriend's in the band and she's not a fan of me. I get it. It's only so many days in a week, weeknights in a month. Everyone trying to get next to the plug. She out all night and don't leave before dusk. Dark turtleneck on the basis and her husband keep his collar turned up. Ragged holes in my throat, but I love to see those lips shiny with blood. I'm a #1 fan. #1 fan like Misery and Misery love company. And with them, she never unaccompanied and she not going home in a pumpkin. If it's a tight squeeze, Brody, you the one thumbing, please believe. I re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screens at 50 said I re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screens at 50 said I re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screens at 50 said I re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screens at 50 said I re-up on Bad Dreams.
All the shit you see, my nigga, nightmares didn't come during dreams. Fiends as the zombies, open and scene armed robberies, twin 15 carbon copies, autopsies. Street life adopted me, dying young was the prophecy. I was raised improperly in poverty, malnourished, food a commodity. Bare feet, missing teeth, raggedy clothes, you think they trying to trick or treat. Had to walk the streets when it was beef. To be frank, it was gore. Scared to fall asleep. They want you to rest in peace in the morgue. Gamblers, scammers, grandmas in pajamas. Niggas home from the slammer trying to get a hold of the hammer. Funds is tight when the breadwinner get natural life. Or hit with the Rico for packaging wife. The strain to maintain can make you deranged. Acting strange, cause meds do more than take away the pain. Insane. Panic attacks, you can't relax. From having first dibs to what's left of the scraps. Horror, drama, suspense. It's a thriller if you can pay the rent. Direct threats at people trying to invent. This flick as real as it gets. Depicting it, after living it, it's sickening. You
walked a long way, cause the shelter too crazy. You gotta test the yay, nowadays that shit crazy. Even the weed spray, they paying more, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me. You walked a long way, cause the shelter too crazy. You gotta test the yay, nowadays that shit shady. Eating the weed spray, you couldn't pay me. Neighbors just got evicted. How you gonna put folks out a week before Christmas and they got kids? Them people sick in their head is sickening. Everything niggas got tossed in the street, crying kids is wicked. Took what they could fit in a cousin whip in 2 trips, the rest just sit. Nobody wants to be the first, but it's just sit. Eventually people start picking, sifting through, not proud, but eventually I was with them too. Pots and pans for the kitchen, few old clothes, my kids is little, they won't know the difference. Dolls with their heads missing, wild-eyed, rocking horse, mouths carved into a frown. Family photos scattered on the ground, but they not of that family, I put them down. A light drizzle drove me back inside the house. Barred the door, sat on the couch, put the stuff on the floor. Everywhere it's hungry mouths, it's gnawing doubt. Dreams where teeth keep falling out and they insisting it's hamburger meat, but it tastes tight foul. Didn't want the doctor to turn, I knew it'd be something awful on the ultrasound. Sat up in my sleep, stifling the scream. That rent got me feeling I'm fit to drown. Storm drains full of clowns, tent cities on the edge of town. Squeaky wheel on the shopping cart so you know when they coming around. What you took, you can't give back now. Nah, they on you like hounds.
I must be getting old or something.
Turn it up. Watched my mother cry from the top of the stairs, scared when it came through the walls. I covered my ears, half hoping you know who would die. Then he did. Surprise! Careful what you wish for, might just get that shit. Mom showed us where she kept the passports in. The king's dead and your uncles are not our friends. How many times I gotta tell you kids, it's us in this room, that's it. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone. Sometimes it's all you can do not to do it, like Sylvia Plath. My house full of gas, my kids cry then laugh right after. Psychopaths. I watched the slave cry for his master, waiting for him to break kayfabe, but the poor bastard just sat there, supper untouched. You can't make this shit up, but you welcome to try. I ain't gold, but niggas told me it wasn't a dry eye. We had me paralyzed, hit it again off automatic. We had me paralyzed, hit it again off automatic. Forging firewood with a baby cry in the forest. Don't you go looking for it. Just write how the white girl like her porridge. Get scalded, scoffing out the wrong place. Wake up, bitch, you in the wrong place. She sings for her, and she isn't here. She cries for herself, surprised at the question, like who else deserved these tears? I know you wasn't thinking it was you. I know you wasn't thinking it was you. We had me paralyzed, thinking it was you. Did it again off automatic. I didn't get but a little bit, but still dreamt. After I wake up again. It's not easy to bend time how I do it. I had the knack, I suppose, knee full of fluid. She had me running back X's and O's, she know what she doing. Daylight crack under curtains, we lay spooning, bodies wrapped up, cups rolling belly, a serpent moving counterclockwise. One city sleep, do-rag tied, the other bear's teeth as it opens its eyes. Never the twain shall meet. I knew she was a pro, how she slid out the bed sheets. Grasping, gasping fish, I slide them into fresh grease. Spattering, sputtering epithets, I dance out of niggas' reach like Sweet Pea giggling like it's sweet in the streets. Maybe it is, I just speak for me. Scalding water in the wash basin, fog the mirror, start my day, but the other place still feel realer. Turn the phrase just a bit, I got power steering. The woods gave way to a clearing where I knew they were waiting for my appearance with knives ancient, faceless, but I know who they are.
The fool I have been, living off this distorted dreams.
That's because he was the only human being they had captured, the CIA had captured. He was also the only human being that they had available to torture, and they created a fictitious person described previously as an Al-Qaeda resident leader and so
cable
on.
show
And passed
for
that on to the
17
Department
straight
of
days.
Justice.
They cycled
Department
through
of Justice
each one of these
we're
techniques.
giving permission to torture you,
waterboard.
assuming these facts are true.
Confined spaces.
In fact, the CIA knew they weren't true,
detention
and as I
hands
said earlier,
and these
they've been told by
locked
the
together so they can't move.
Scarecrow in the fair watching the spectacle. It's still no dessert till you finish your vegetables. Circumspect, resurrect him in the vestibule of the building where they killed him. I'm chewing liver, fuck what they telling me.
What they like best is 最后是解释 office belt 挂在梁上 hang himself from the place for then they can measure their height inside their tongues without being blind. Swear
Hungry eyes in the mirror like Corinthians. Uncanny Valley AI hit him with the heads. He screaming, carry, my vision swims. Girlfriend, whenever you're around, your light dims. 2 cents. If it's on sight, say less. Where I see it, it ain't no past tense. Little kid, tiny desk, itty bitty violins, big head, blue lips. If you never came back from the dead, can't tell me shit. 12 billion USD hovering over the Gaza Strip. You don't wanna know what it costs to live, what it costs to hide behind eyelids. When your back turned, secret cannibals lick their lips, fingernails sharp. I snatch the lights out of cat so I can see in the dark, so I can see who you are. Pig in the rat, he put them both in the ark with the wink and the laugh. Stop for gas in the desert like the house is sod. Sky hung with a crescent, a veil of stars. Pick up weaving through dead cars, surface to air, camouflage in the truck bed. On guard, best believe them crackers won't make it to Mars. Mars, 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 Mars.
I ain't never asked to be here, so when I decide to leave, all them devils in the details rush to either side of me. Where we going all depends what I pretended I believe. When I finally meet my maker, I have something up my sleeve, and I find out if the God above me bleed the same as me. Cause I'm tired of calling out for him and falling on my knees, and I'm never coming back from that, so don't wait up for me. You ain't gotta leave a light on, you ain't gotta hide a key. Well, I ain't been myself lately, least I ain't been under you. Who wasted all the time you had talking about what you about to do? When you finally knock on heaven's door, they ain't expecting you. And if you don't get the fuck off the stoop right now, they gonna shoot. Same old song, I sing it one more time. On the day you're gone, and nobody gon' cry. But you take what's yours, and I make it all mine. Till the money's so long, like it's saying bye-bye to you. Clip them wings, change the way time flies for you. 9 lifetimes, cast turn blind eyes to you. Won't ride, die, drive by, or lie for you. Ain't nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for you. They ain't get far without an arm and a leg. And then the beast below the street showed up and told them they dead. They need to meet me like they need a fucking hole in their head. And if you leave it up to me, that be what all of them get.
Fuck what they telling you.
看书画中全是 blood daggers in their lofts， 笑中全是刀，而其中的牙齿 white and glistening 全是白丽丽的排着 all cannibals， 这就是吃人的家伙。
and remind them. Dead zone daps at the merge table, vinyl signing, comatose reclaiming my timing. Thank you for rewinding. In advance, Caliban on Caribbean island. Barefoot in the water, eyeing that horizon in a B-boy stance. Their time is over, everything is timing. Their time is over and they know it, that's why they wildin'. Right up until the last second, them idiots really thought I was just rhyming. I take a book for the trip, short or long. The stern words of dead revolutionaries who were wrong. The blurring word of all them centuries. I wonder where the time gone. I wonder where the time gone. The hood of the time machine is still warm. People make time for the things they really want. Today I watched a man die in a hole from the comfort of my home. The drone flew real low, no rush, real slow. He curled up into himself, a fetus in the womb. Womb was the earth. Grenades landed at his feet and he scrabbled in the dirt.
Houston 2, got a question about this.
As close as we get to the furthest planet. As close as we reach to the furthest planet. As close as we reach to the furthest planet. As close as we reach to the furthest planet. As close as we reach to the furthest planet.
Negative, we did not hear anything.
As close as we reach to the furthest planet.
I'll do it one more time.
In the triplex hempotronic, miscegenetic misfit dial-up transmission, freak my impedance. Info kill game stage, in the box off the chart. Sub-bass loops suggested killing more cops. Sex tech fandom, doing it in the park. Fucking promise out my enemies, headshot in the dark. Mimetic glyph, holographic in the asylum of empire. Trench fire, silent weapons, body horror, private pool. Private pool, private pool. Shine, my teeth shine, my collar loose. Big ball still, the bills damn to touch, then appears. Deep state trial thrills, oral worlds. Neutral ass eating raw deluxe. War the temple, how much would you cost?
As close as we'll be to the furthest planet. As close as we'll be to the furthest planet. As close as we'll be to the furthest planet. As close as we'll be to the furthest planet.
But folks that lost their faith, that rot away with pain, day after day after day after day, they strike at each other, hoping to find in greater pain a sedative.
Left no, definite silence, the crumb faster than rabbits for the time slow-mo. She spoke soft, hard truth, so caught a sense of time through gang signs. Her fraternities, Freemasonry is gang banging, red and blue laws, Bloods and Crips. Gave all I got, good as it gets, all I got in return was what good as this. Still don't feel real, toast my tears for a cigarette burner, holding the film reel, the pill to solve, no real result found. Some stay afloat, but in the end we all drown. Halfway through the high saw his mom face before the stop. Now gunshot, here's pop, high pitch, white noise, dog whistle, devil in the detail, death is God's riddle. No more can I kick it, kids kicking candles and vigil. Brand new pistol in the AR, and even 18 before than AR. Don't even know they gon' forget you when you gone. It won't hug your mother when she miss
I just victim songs. Not greater.
For
Fanon says self-amputation, how all this is created. The irrational rationalizations of the racists. The amputee says accepted, there's no escaping. Except the prosthetics. They give ill-fitted limbs as gifts and insist you can only live in the present. Fanon dreamed of death every night in the desert, woke in hospital bed. CIA handlers gently pressing, wishing he died out there in the sand, bayoneted. He had the wrong answer to the right fucking question. Amputation, how you survive. You can't get away if you don't leave something behind. Trapped a housefly in an upside down pint glass and waited for it to die. It's still alive. Staring out compound eyes. 9 fingers can still tie. Keep extremities clear, the courthouse closed at 5. I warned you. Some took it on the arm, caught in a trap. Some came of their own accord, a piece already cut, neatly wrapped in butcher paper. Had to cut them off, I ain't had no option. They the type to come back with the choppers chopping.
Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is.
All summer in a day, I spent all summer digging myself out of grave. Can't run with the wolves when you're astray. Can't let anyone know you getting paid. Can't let them meet the connect. The own people will get you up out the way. I hit 20K in my mother's basement. DC summer suffocating. The air pregnant, the whole city just waiting. Tasting my own blood and bracelets. The plug impatient. Like fuck all that, I lived in the bus station. Niggas tried to yap me, I left town, I'm not tough. I came back when niggas got locked up. I know them niggas. Niggas is dumb. Niggas is dumb.
Out for the pen. Come to me with your sins. List of names, foes and friends. It's all the same in the end. They're all the same in the end. Oh, graspy little men. I'm a doll for the pens, yeah. Mold again and again and again and again. Oh, yeah. It never ends. So I keep my head down. My heart
Might bottle it like white women tears. Might try to spit out this. Keep playing with me for real. Lines of hearses, they put the curse on the whole family, but it's hard not to feel like we got it the verses. Be quiet if my soul was for purchase. I replied, unfortunately it's long gone, but might I interest you in something else? Wasn't no timeouts, we got wealth from the belt. Wasn't none of that, just fuck around and find out. Gollywog showed up on the shelf, pop up like a kid's book. Kid got his wig split, Gollywog by the window like he having a look. At night it's little feet, retreat to my room, wedge debris between the door and the floor. At night it's tiny sharp teeth. Kill all rats, yeah, but you gotta pay that fee. Try to play slick, miss me with the woe is me. Just had the dough. Order pipe club,
here and listen to the brothers.
I can do that for you. What will you give me in return?
I don't know.
I will take my pay as we go.
Out of chars and ashes, like golden salamanders, the old years, the green years will leap. Roses sweeten the air, white hair turns black, wrinkles vanish, everything flies back to sea. Flee death.
Ghouls glued to the screen till he stopped moving. That's the thing about a chess piece. Gotta peep how he move. Gotta play stupid. The king sleep in the doom ship. Hubris outside Rude Chris. Every bird get his wings clipped. Munitions flying in an empty sky. I saw a lion at the Bronx Zoo when I was 9. It's stuck in my mind. Sometimes feeling like the tiger on Shrine's cover. The fuselage cut them down in a line, brother. Fuselage shuddering as the plane climb. You know I prayed to every one of them motherfuckers. Old man puttering, muttering to myself. Money comes slow like publishing. House full of ghosts, half wonder if I'm one of them. When they come asking, go ahead and tell them what you know. Truth be told, you never even knew my government. Many years ago, my mother and I made a covenant. I look in their eyes when they get what they coveted. Fire in the sky, satellites plummeted. G showed me the whistle and said he not getting cut again. He got 213 months, but he never got cut again. Everything buffering, reality lag and jump. Sometimes barely recognize the people I love. It run hot, fast like arterial blood. Splashy kicks, the knife slips, slippery. Wrist. Can't lie, some of these rappers do be glittering, embittered, but still air kiss death. Black lipstick on my neck in bed, she's a dead fish, but it's more to life than sex.
Ալია ხოგაზდაქაია აქვს გრძელი შავი თმა, რომელიც კოჭამდეს წემს.
Meaningful things. I hear what they say in the light of day, but let's see what the night brings. The flap of ragged wings, black Thanos finger snaps, 5 gems on a 4-finger ring. There's no going back no more. We drew lots in the dark corridor to kill the king. Our sweat stink. Yeah, doggy, we need them things. Hand speed like bing, bing, bing. I used to love her, now I see it was just a fling. Two glasses out the cupboard and poured us some party drink.
Anze araferi
ready for me to take that first sip, though.
წყალში ზის, ჯერ ქვაზე შემოსტევა და თმას იმოწყო. თუ ვინმე მიეყარა და თმა მოჭრა მაგრატილით, მაშინ როგორც ჩვეულებრივი ქალი ისეთი ხდება. შეიძლება ცხოველს გახყვას თის ნამჭრავს. ბოლოს მაინც იწევს შურს, თავის თმას იპოვს, მოკლავს ოჯახის წევრს და გაიქცია.
We don't leave anything in the past.
It must be nice for those who remember it. Again, I don't know why.
Let me tell you, my darlings, these are laughter lines.
I had my community sick when they unraveled our time travelers. Still pick dark old Miller chick. Niggas asked, is this as dark as it get? Put a finger in my lips, shook my head. Hallway was barely lit, air thick with dread. It's a room full of record execs on the other end, and you dancing on the desk. Wake up in the cold sweat, in a barber chair, math hard for asking if anyone tried to make you wear a dress. Wake up in the cold sweat, laid up next to your old ex, and you never broke up. Duplex, West 86, 3 beautiful kids that get up and make their own beds. But the way she popped that, I knew I was gonna wake up, I ain't even trip. Cold sweat, my place is a mess. Landlord trying to empty the building so he can make it flip. I'm the only one left, they mad, I'm stopping the grip. I'm glad cause the shoe on the other foot and it fit. Every slave dream of the day, get a hold of the whip. She didn't grin, I pay rent, they mad as shit. They trying to wake up but it's the same N-word again and again with the same check. They tried threats, they offered me bread, begged me to talk sense. Like how you want this thing to end? End? Who said that? Who said anything about hold on. Why would it end? I love it here. I'm not trying to go anywhere, man. Y'all my people. Why
buried it. The piece of paper that he gave me, she brought a letter that he wrote her when he was in the army. The signature was identical. There was only one thing that was different. I said, he had a high voice. She said, oh, no, she said, he had a deep voice like yours. Oh. Anyway, this story happened to a guy like me, and as I say, it's been haunting me.
The person you're talking to is a very experienced person. There are not many things in the world that I don't know.
Staggering post-colonial African zombie state chase the people into the waves. Watch every ship and raft till it disappear, whether it make it or watery grave. Hey, who's to say? Right away, zombies stop going all crazy. They whole game changed like Jose. Walking dead, no way, brother. The uninterred hopping Rangers Rovers. You already know that chauffeur gold Mercedes is a go. Bit of harvest where the house of traders are hawking is that oil gotta flow. Zombies go home to platters of prawn and Asgard go. Moet Chandon bottles bust against the bows of boats. Zombies fucking on hoes, hoes the zombies too though. New mothers struggle while the zombies suckle like baby goats. Newborns in the bush, head stove in with stones. Sahel to Savannah, zombies roam in Ferragamo and Comme des Garçons. Now that you're gone, the city's a quiet boy, the slums are calm. University's empty, the troublemakers is drowned. They're driving Uber overseas. The zombies chuckle at their computers. French doors open to the breeze. Swollen feet stuffed in loafers, ride on the wind. Rap money in the cushions of the sofa. Ceiling fans spin slower. Pan-African money folder. Arab money, Jew money. Keep new money somewhere sunny. It can't get frozen. Chinese funny, but keep everything in USD. We really know them. We really know them. We really know them. Zombie. Zombie. Zombie.
I'm not accountable, but I know what I'm doing. Because I cannot be accountable for what I didn't. I'm not the one who started the violence. But I defeated the violence, but the system automatically defeated it is not a dictatorial state. It's not an Egypt. It's not a Sudan. It's not a Libya.
You won't see nobody like me for like 12 other years. You see what they do all the time. We on different levels. You crazy? You can't even coach my type of style. They style is regular.
It's easy for you, but it's hard for me to forget the things we did because we had to eat. At least that's what we said when we did the deeds. Some lost their lives, some still ain't losing winky sleep. I said what I said, you can tell them you heard it from me. I told a few lies in my time, but never once over a beat. Make no mistake, there's no more room inside the safe. There's safety in numbers, but brothers hating others. Patiently wait till the day you make that, and then you up out of here without a trace. Not a whole lot left to say, unless you say your name when they start to take that part. Hey young fella, here go another story about back in the day. What's his name? Backed it out on Avenue A, everybody backing away, stammering and stuttering. Make no mistake, we flying, but my foot fluttering on the brakes. They cookie cuttering, I'm guilty too, how I'm flipping crime and punishment, playing in their face. Mama, I'm so sorry. Talking since it was Fat Joe, Big Pun, and Triple Six. Lord is my witness, I was squinting through a cloud of haze. Stutter, drop, dip, Euro step, when they say it's off beat, that's when I know I got him on skates. Needle in the arm, how he made his escape. People stay stuck in their ways. Who am I to judge? Blow me a dove before I even wash my face. This system will take your ancestral traditions and twist them indigenous mountain villages, make it cocoa paste. Still living hand to mouth, make no mistake. I never liked the guy, but gave him some grace. Only to find out I was right the first time. I hide everything in the rhymes, that's why I need a dog on stage. Make no mistake. What you should've did, just sit on your shoulder. What you could've been, haunt you as you get older. What you should've did, just sit on your shoulder. What you could've been, haunt you as you get older. What you should've did, just sit on your shoulder. What you could've been, haunt you as you get older.
Baby secret tells lots of secrets, so you never say next.
Hold me close and whisper.
And she looks so real, the way her lips move like yours.
I'd like to whisper in the dark.
You can have fun keeping secrets together.
Okay.
What kind? If we told, they wouldn't be secrets anymore.
I know a secret, do you?
Dead man shoes, double dare you to rock 'em. Slip 'em on smooth, they gon' fit, no problem, they always do. It's like they were made for your 2 feet. Kids laid out in the streets, no kicks, limbs askew. That's how they did my cousin in '86. Auntie saw it on the news. He had one on, one off. It was by the bare foot that she knew. My wife said the baby feet look just like you, and I thought about that when they went to sleep. I cried too. Dog ear, Timberland boot. Saucony's on the Brooklyn stoop in pretty good shape. Toothbrush to sway. Mouth full of toothpaste. Looking in the mirror like I know my day coming. I pray it's not today. Seen them coming like, hold on, wait. Ain't no way. Doctor, read the x-rays while you read the doctor's face. I rock a clean pair of socks every day, just in case. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man's is. Hope he lived long enough to tell it to his grandkids. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man's is. Hope he lived long enough to tell it to his grandkids. Born alone, die alone. Born alone, die alone. Born alone, die alone. Born alone, die alone. I had a zipper break on the nightstand. Woke to a pile of 12s that had a skunky smell. Shoemaker in the L's. I'ma go back in time, tell that young boy, give him hell. If it's a fight, fight to the bell. Peep the 6 CD carousel, Scott tell Page in my eyes well. I wager he never realized he was talking to himself. Back in the present, busting open a pack, fingers sticky with resin. I've heard it all before, like Russian peasants. That's that loop for you. That's what the loop do. Said Bash pulled it out the dollar bin where he had his stash, handed to Al and said track 2. It's true. History never repeats. A dude rhymed though, trying to catch the loop. Loophole like a gun show. Dropped out of JUCO like it's Dunzo. Puto, let's get it out the mud. Son was barefoot by the end of the month. You know how it always goes. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Born alone, die alone, no matter what your plans is. Born alone, die alone, no matter what your plans is.
Hope you live long enough to tell it to his grandkids.
Cell, keep the devil out. Knives by the window, find you where you idle. A death rattle for the ages. 20-year cycle, breaking mirrors, shattered gazes. Empty framing, tending to a heart. Corner creeper, lights on hallway, still felt dark. Jigsaw parquet floor, detail inlay for the preservation. The stories we know, the stories we tell. Nuclear family, nuclear fallout, still all is well. Cracked plastic, exposed brick. The wood door swings a little stiff in the summer. Pocket door rubbing track, heat expansion. Same high school graduation picture on the mantle. With a smile fit for a homegoing. Playing dumb, we all knowing. Steel wool crack filler. Emma passed on the back, looking up at the same ceiling. Sometime I think we share some of the same feelings. Somehow, forever's a mighty long time. Inshallah, God willing.
God bless this sweet home, my beloved home. 1, 2, 4 Bluestone crouched on dead home. God bless this sweet home, my beloved home. 1, 2, 4 Bluestone crouched on dead horns.
Hold my breath if I walk past on a visit. They replastered the last crooked paths of the lizards. My uncle is the ghost of Thanksgiving past. First floor, front room, Mars was the last to get the message. now it's just tenants. Y'all wasn't here when the bandos was brick skeletons. Moss gathered like migrational change. Miguel pitching cool feathers kept breaking the drains. These ain't pains, these the regular aches. My mom slaved cause she said ownership was breaking the chains. Me and my father's main bond was that day we cursed out pigs at our gate. Every black life a thriller, even an infant if the infamil don't kill her. Pages turn Ezra Jack Keats to iller fates. Arthur Miller home was based to beat in the chase from toes tagged in the chiller. Now walk past my own door, no welcome homes from the shivers. Forgiveness like the cold wind, old men remember.
Let the children come. Let your mother hear you laugh.
Half crushed by the car, dragged herself back and caterwauled. Father put out her misery on the kitchen floor. Mom said be proud of her, she made it home. These walls could talk, they might not, after all we don't. One door been locked since when, why it's never said, but we know. I left that house for 2 rooms, but it got a peephole. I ain't been back since then, but kids still see ghosts. I'm not my ancestors' dreams, they in the room wishing they could smoke and eat. Lean shadows, dust swirling and sunbeam shadows reach for my son in dreams. Some shadows have deep, shadowing me. Crossing that threshold again, they gon' part like the sea. Silently pointing to that room, but I swear to the Lord I never had the key. Somehow it's in my hand now, that grass turned green. Grass dead in the yard, Philistines chopped down the avocado tree. I put my ear to the door, but all I could hear was my heartbeat. God bless this sweet home, my beloved home. 1, 2, 4 Bluestone, crouched on dead home. God bless this sweet home, my beloved home. My beloved home.
What kind of evil you got there?
It ain't evil. Just sad. Come on. Step on through.
Location, I won't be located. Location, I won't be located. Location, I won't be located. Location, I won't be located.
Someone else's dream, out of reach, firekeeper for this life at least. Why away? Guide my feet, I'm entirely someone else's dream, out of reach, firekeeper for this life at least. Why away? Guide my feet, I'm entirely someone else's dream, The wealth proceed, my belts recede and expand. Say what I said, it doesn't need a response. Taking space when I want, to the east by land. Seam, cut, weave with my hands as light advances, exposed beams. Good boom, still gambling, the night's young, poor D. Texting 3 black hearts on the landing strip. Fear of abandonment, not my bag, don't need to handle it. Feeling like a man and shit. Whatever that spells, psychic faults and damages. Leading with my hammer, bloody gauzy bandages. Line the canvases, texture coarse, quicker sand to sift. I crew horse, standing in, give my black ass the kiss. A standard win, the level's been leveled. The levels.
In the forest, face painted, fingertips black with charcoal. I waited and waited. Anything I gave, I waited. Same as I got. Anything I caught, I killed it, I ate it. I can't be located. I can't be located. Face pixelated, face pressed to the pavement. Knee in my spine, the crowd undulated, phones raised. In there I'm faceless. She's under me, eyes searching my face. Baby girl, just face it. I'd rather carry it myself, I already paid the freightage. I played facing the basis. Miles Davis, I slept in the basement. False pride jotted on the paper. I can't be located. Shadows flit between leaves, blotches of green. Mosses cling to trees, I'm under the painting. Can't come in here with me. Can't come in here, you'll see. Can't come in here with me. I can't be located. Quantum leap till you trip over your own feet, still gonna end the same. But don't take my word for it. Run, Forrest, gun owner, intrusive thoughts, eat your own gun, nauseous. Meal prepping, I might fix y'all a couple few portions. Dad so bad, the sun cautious to come up pitch black, waiting on that school bus in the morning. Waiting for them headlamps to round the corner like Caron's boat. I wore the night terrors like the coat, gabardine in the rain. 3-story brownstone, whole block watch the fire rage. Lord have mercy on whatever remained, cavorting in the flame. I'm caught in the Rome wasn't built in a day. Dominatrix, she built the pyramids with slaves. They only call me when conditions is grave. This sea retreated as far as the eye can see for my way. Wild animals grow to love their cage. Cannibal tours, the tours gnawed for days, marveling at the flavor.
Tonight.
Let it run.
Tonight.
Suited and booted in bodega, browsing black and mild. Ironed and pressed out for the 2-block walk from public housing. He do it for him, pay you no mind. You should do the same, how he advised. To few their ass, get your own house in order. By the door, he keep a jar full of nickels, dimes, quarters. By the bed, he keep a Bible open and can most definitely quote it and reply to various dumb nigga notions. To his mother, a nigga devoted. Even in death, he set 2 places for dinner. Even if it's Chinese takeaway, come home and eat off a plate, not with you sinners. Cold milk before bed, then he lay his head. But tonight, it's a knock at the door. It's gunshots in the hall, it's a crocodile waddling along the floor. Swollen with meat, it's a crack in the wall that wide slightly. Every time he at the store, making something to eat. Dreams of children's hiding father's belt while he sleep. Drunk, but then he woke, beat him anyway, grunting with every punch.
Tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
Tonight.